report is in ServiceNow, like what it does in ServiceNow system, and like how it provides the information. So basically, reporting is a feature in ServiceNow where stakeholders can see like what is the status for their issues or the tickets or the issues which they are having in their system, whether those are addressed in time or not, or it is correctly the issues are resolved within the system. So these all visualization and the visibility is happening for the different stakeholders or the manager or the higher authority people. So those people generally see the dashboard and the reports generally, because those reports are basically useful for them, because they are not going to check inside system what is there inside system and what is going on within the system. So basically they generally will have a look into the reports or the dashboard for which they would be having access to get the records, whether it's any table of ServiceNow, and we can basically check the reports, analytics. We have some of the out of the box analytics also, and reports, and as well as dashboard. So we have a lot of dashboard reports and performance analytics created out of the box as well. And how this is beneficial also, because these reports can be added into like portal, workspace, or they can just publish it for availability as global reports, and they can also provide we can also provide access to those dashboard or report who would be seeing this dashboard or the reports in the company, basically, because there is a lot of users in the company who are working. It's not necessary to show the reports to everybody, so it's quite simple, and the access is provided to various users, unless that user is having the backend record access or not. If he is not having the backend access, then he will only see the records and he will only be able to view the records. He will not be able to do anything. But if he is having extra access, then he can go to record, open the record, and he can update also.
Okay.
So it has capability for that as well. And now if we come into the system, like how it looks. So here you see what aspects are there. Reporting, performance analytics widget. So basically reporting will visualize the data, and analytics widget basically represent the performance indicators, like what is the percentage resolution of tickets, and what is the percentage of ticket which are resolved first, right?
But actually in reporting also we'll get the summary, right? What is the difference between performance analytic widgets and reporting?
So how you can get the percentage you cannot get in reports.
Okay.
If you want to find,
right?
you cannot write, you will write anything, but you will not get the result.
Okay. Dashboards I understood, like multiple reports will keep in one.
That will not calculate the percentage of incident created this month. This will not be calculated in reporting section.
Okay.
This will only be calculated when certain performance indicators were created, and there is formula indicator created for that, where you will basically add the number of open incidents upon number of total incident, and then in 200, then that gives the calculation of percentage calculation.
Okay. The indicator, what is meant by indicator?
Indicators are basically there are multiple indicators, like formula, automated, manual, where you can manipulate your data. So it depends how you have to manipulate the data, what type of data you want, and what formula you want to apply. So everything has to be done on these three cases, and individual is having different use cases for utilizing manual indicator, automated, or the formula. Out of the box, already lot of things are present. Lot of things is already present within existing performance analytics.
What is like manual? What all will be there in performance analytics, bro? Manual.
So in performance analytics, there are a lot of things, not only indicators, there are breakdown also, and breakdown also is there of multiple types. Indicator is of multiple types, manual, automated, and formula.
Okay.
And you can apply multiple indicators. You can use multiple indicators in a single indicator also. So it depends like how you want to use it.
Okay, bro.
Out of the box, samples are given. Based on that, people can basically try to calculate and see like how they want their data to be visible. So this kind of data, like number of open incident, and it increased by 1. So this will show under. So this is like analytics hub, where it shows basically the comparing scores, aggregating data, viewing changes over time, filter scores by breakdown. So this is also analytics only. So they have just given the name. So here we can add the threshold, target. So this are mostly coming when the client also have more understanding like what all these data will provide, and whether it would be useful to them or not. So they have to see first on the existing system whether they are comfortable utilizing this performance analytics in ServiceNow or not.
Okay, bro.
So now let's see our out of the box reports. There are a lot of reports out of the box, and there are multiple dashboard also out of the box, and there are indicators under performance analytics. Let's see whether it is enabled. Performance.
It is there for performance analytics.
Okay, it is there.
Indicators also there.
Generally, it has separate license. People has to buy separate license if they want to use performance analytics. So it doesn't comes with any tool. So if you are using, then you will only get a reporting module only free of cost with your module. But for performance analytics, company has to pay extra amount for that. Okay. So based on that, that's why like very less company utilize performance analytics. So mostly they don't use it because of the licensing cost. These are the reports like which are global, which are shared, or which are specific to certain groups. So those are like based on access, like what access is provided. Based on that, report is visible. And talking about dashboard,
Bro, can you create one report?
So this is the dashboard where we can create. We have multiple out of the box also. So these are multiple out of the box. And if we want to create the report, we can click here. We have option to create report here and here as well. Reports getting create new. Either we click here or either we create here. You will be able to create the report on a specific tables. Okay, now I will see my list of incidents. So table will be incident, and right now it is not saved, and we can run it as well. So it will show all the records of incident because no any condition is added here. And we have to click on type, like how we have to view the data. So this is the visualization of the report, how you want to see, like bar chart, pies or donuts, time series, like how you want to see. Basically that also the information looks good when it is relevant to that specific report. If we are getting group by, then using group by, this bar chart will be much useful if we are doing any group by. Otherwise list view itself is okay to use because it will not show the correct data. Correct in the sense it will show the data, but it will be in a confusing state. So here you see by default it has taken group by as active. See, group by as active, it is taken by default because these are grouped. These for individual record we cannot display bar chart like 83 bars, how it will generate. So that's basically not feasible. So they have used group by for that. And in our case generally best suited is this one, number one, and the basic list view itself. So if we click on single score also, then it will show list of count of incident directly. Okay, and similarly goes with donut or pie also. If I click and run, it will basically show based on active or based on group by. So if I click group by with the category, and now if I run, see category we are having 5-6 categories, then it is divided because it was possible to basically segregate based on category. So it is basically grouped by, and we can do the donut also, and we can as well do the bar if it is required. So it will show this way. And rest all is not feasible for this. So these are pivot, chart, funnel, pyramid. Pyramid will work here. So it will work this way. Trend will work this way, like on what trend the grouped incidents are created. Pivot table will not provide most correct data. So this is basically the grouped by category list. Okay. So this is the bar one is the better one. And now on configure we will go. We can see group by category is already done. We can do additional group by also. So how it will work, additional group by, let me show you. I will add one more field here, priority. Okay. Now I will click on run. Now you see group by category is already done.
Okay, the priority is also added.
And priority will come, then it will show according to the priority.
Okay, bro.
Okay, and stacked by is none. You can do how it will work. Suppose your category wise incident is presented. Now if I click on priority, so this will show this way.
Okay. In each category,
Yeah.
what is the priority it is?
Yes. So this is the inquiry category, but these are also divided into certain priority.
Yeah, based on priority.
This is P1, this is P3, this is P5, and this is P5, this is P4. So this way it will show as stacked by. Okay, so I have removed the stacked by. Stack by, you can select the column of your choice. Aggregation is the count.
Stack by, what is the use of that stack by, bro?
Right now only I showed you. This is a stack
Okay,
by.
this one. Yeah, understood.
This is a stack created.
Yeah, okay.
And this is the count, which is showing aggregation as count. You can basically, if I click on sum, then that will not help because it will allow to calculate based on that specific field. Average, so there we will have option select which field average you have to calculate, but we are using the count.
The performance analytics here, okay, can't we give any formula related things here? No, right?
No.
Okay.
And if we go to style, so we can define various styles. So this is a small, medium, this is large, this is more small.
Okay.
And here you can change the palette, chart color. You can create it, or you can create and you can use out of the box also. So out of the box is default UI 14, and you can change the you can see the show chart title. So this is the title. If I click on never, then chart title will not show. Always if I select, then I can define the chart title here as well. Okay. Now size of the chart is 16. So title, this is the position, like center and at the top. Okay.
Yeah.
If I do left, it will go to left. Horizontal it is. Okay, so from manually you have to do, and the condition you can apply from here. You can just click on this funnel icon. It will open the condition builder here, and here we can write the condition, like we should only see the active incident only, right? So this will show only active incident for each category, and here you can apply multi conditions also wherever you have to define. Okay, so this way, let me remove it, let me run it and save it. So now I will save it. Till now it was not saved.
Yeah.
But now I have saved it. Now this report basically can be shared in multiple ways. Okay. So you have the sharing options here. You are able to see this sharing option?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, so this is the sharing option, and here if I click on share, so I can set the visibility like for me only, for everyone, and for everyone you can define a specific role, or you can do specific groups or users, so you can define that also.
Okay.
And to whom you will give access, they will have access to this report. If you select only me, then you will only be able to see this report. Nobody will see your report. Okay.
Yes, bro.
Now suppose let me select as update buddy and save. Now other option we have is to schedule this report. So we can schedule this report for email, like if suppose I want to send specific reports in email to someone, so you can basically click on schedule and it will schedule an email with this report information. So you can define who would be having, like the users who would be receiving, and what to send. So basically you can define the email address, user groups, subject, and this report will get attached with that email whenever it is sent. Like we can schedule it for any time, like morning 10 a.m. or midnight 10 p.m. So it depends on the requirement how they are having. Basically they want frequent report in email also, or they want reports only on system. So you can basically schedule the email which has this report information.
Okay.
So other option is export to PDF. So you can extract this to PDF in portrait mode, landscape mode, or send as an email. So you can do this option for exporting the report. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And now we have, so suppose if I click on export now, so it will download the report. It will be looking, see.
Yeah.
Okay. And now if someone wants to send the email, they can define the email here. Okay.
Yeah.
And if suppose this report has to be added to dashboard, so there are out of the box dashboard showing, right? So this is showing the existing dashboard basically. Okay, it's not showing to create. Okay, it's asking to add basically on existing, because the option is add to dashboard. Okay, so here from here we will not create the dashboard. For dashboard we will go to the module, or this. So we have this dashboard. So there are multiple out of the box dashboard created already. So we will create ours. Now I will create it. Now we will reload here and then we will add our dashboard. Now we will click add to dashboard.
Bro, usually if you reload the page, it will go to the home page, right?
No.
Okay.
If I reload the page, it will stay on that on that page only.
Okay.
Unless you have ended your session from other tabs. So this is our dashboard, my sample dashboard, and tab will be created automatically. So this is my list of incident displaying under my sample dashboard.
Okay.
So they are redirecting to new platform analytics workspace. So that message will come for you also.
Yeah.
Now you see this report is visible, right? And now this is the dashboard. And you can edit your dashboard here, and you can basically save, and you can add anything from here. Add a new element means you can add in dashboard, you can basically add the reports, performance analytics things, data visualization you can add in your dashboard basically. Okay. So
Bro, actually in my previous project, what they have done is like they have created one dashboard. Suppose if I impersonate as like you, suppose I impersonate Prashant means the particular dashboard they made it as a home page. How did they make that?
So see, first of all, like it is user preference, what user wants to see on their login page. If you go to preference, here there is a user experience. So I am not using anything. So if I click on use dashboard, then my dashboard will show to me whenever I log into my ServiceNow instance.
Yeah, like
And
I mean for the other user.
And if I am having access to 5 dashboard, then it will show all 5 dashboard to me.
No, what is my doubt is you want to change, suppose you're system administrator now, right? And now you want to change the home page view of able tutor. How
No,
you will
why?
do that?
That will not happen. That is the user responsibility, how you want to see the report.
Actually, the requirement is like based on the users.
Because what developer will do, developer will create the dashboard and he will provide the access to that user. That's it. Developer work is over.
Okay, actually how the requirement is like, I mean, if I impersonate as someone else, suppose I'm Shravanti, I have impersonated to someone else. If I impersonate to that person, means the dashboard will be their homepage. I need to check like what is the dashboard coming correctly or not as their homepage.
No, that's why user must select his user preference. User has.
No, like I'm saying, I am the developer. I want to fix the homepage of the other user. That is
no,
the requirement.
you cannot fix the homepage for other user, because if dashboard or the homepage is working from your system developer points of view, then there will only be a issue with related to access. Nothing
Actually,
else.
it is not this homepage, not the native. If you go to the workspace, no. If I impersonate as someone else, and then if I go to the workspace of the particular
is different. Workspace side is different thing. Dashboard is different. Workspace is completely different. Workspace visibility is separate completely. That is not depending to dashboard at all.
No, can we make dashboard as their homepage when they click on
we can only provide the access for dashboard to that user. That's it. So it's like if I share this dashboard, suppose if I am sharing this dashboard to Able Twitter. Okay, add as viewer. Confirm. Now I will impersonate. Now this is the home page, how it is he is seeing.
Yeah, but he will have access of our dashboard which we have created internally, right?
Yes, he will have access, but he has to open his preference and then go to this user preference, and then you have to use the dashboard. What? Now the form will load. Now see, he is getting dashboard here. Wait, let me reload it again. Now I have changed the preference, then only he was able to see this dashboard. And if I click on shared with me, now why he is not able to see? Because there is one more thing inside our report. What is this user? Able Twitter. Now I will impersonate to my user. Now I will check this dashboard. Can view, can share. Okay. Now one more thing.
We have given reports to everyone actually.
So we have created, what is the name?
My reports.
My reports? No.
No, my list of incidents. What did you keep the name? I also forgot.
So this is the report. Share to everyone. Okay. Now let's. So there is a access problem. So this user is having the end user role. So that's what I mentioned you. If the user is not having roles, then that is also the criteria which will be checked. So now let me give the ITIL role to Apple. So So you see no role is granted. This is end user. Okay, that's why he don't have access from backend itself. How he will access? That's what I told you. Like even though if he is having report or that access, he should be having the access to those records as well. So I will provide service desk ITIL role. Like now I will now see this module is also started visible, and here you will see the dashboard which is shared to you. Okay, so what was our dashboard?
My simple dashboard.
Okay, so dashboard also there is.
I think we need few roles for the dashboard viewer, I guess. No. Is the user needing platform analytics admin role? No. Or else dashboard viewer? Dashboard underscore viewer.
Properties. We don't have dashboard viewer role.
Okay.
I have created dashboard from one module. As well, not this view. Dashboard. Yes, dashboard administration. Okay, so it's not active. Okay, I didn't check it active. Now what is the problem with this dashboard? ITIL is having the ITIL. Why it's not working? It should show ideally, but
Bro, or else give the dashboard access to not particular user, give to the group ITIL user like that. We'll see whether it is coming.
That is fine. I have already provided the access. That should be working.
Okay.
So I have switched to new experience. That was not nice. Now let me provide the sharing. Users.
So, what you have done now?
What I have done?
No, how you got this right side options? You clicked on share.
I have deleted old dashboard, created new one.
Okay.
So I have changed the view to next experience UI.
Okay. There you have created the dashboard. You're saying.
Yes. So now I am back. Can view ITIL role.
Able to.
Now let's see. So now you are able to see other dashboard. See, this is our dashboard, right?
Why it didn't come earlier and why it is coming now?
So that it was not correctly configured. I have changed the view and it was not coming to change back to that view. I didn't do anything. I just shared the report to ITL user. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Like you have created the next experience and you have shared to ITL.
No, I didn't create next experience. I created the dashboard only.
Okay. Then the old one, I think something had happened.
Yes, it is telling to switch to new experience, but if I switch it again, it will go to that view again.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, so this is the way how we can create and share, and he will only be able to see when he is setting his preference to dashboard. Current start page is dashboard.
Okay.
And if he's selecting the default, use the default. So whatever default is there from ServiceNow, it will come as default. Okay.
Yeah, yes, bro.
All right. Okay, so you can try to create this report, similar kind of report for incident, just like how I have created, and then try to share it with multiple users or roles and see whether you are having the access or whether they are having the access or not. And they will have access when they are basically added, when they are basically having access to the records also from the backend on ACL in terms of ACLs.
Okay.